like
You don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that. Bad man get murked in 10 seconds.
I'm dead. It was really sad.
That's
I
what
cry every time I watch that movie. I'm not gonna lie to you. Just gets me.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm okay.
Okay,
He
good.
said he cries.
I do every time.
So sad.
I feel you.
My son.
Part 2. Welcome to another episode of Toon Squad.
You should
I'm
take
your
that
host,
vest off.
Matt, aka Easy Money,
Take that vest
aka
off.
Babyface Killer, aka Mr. Borrow Your Girl. Give her back in 3 to 5 business days.
That's crazy.
To be exact.
That's wild.
Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Tarani?
It's your host, Mr. T, Tyranny, Young Jesus, Young Curls. I got the braid up so you don't see the curls right now. Still see your girl
Looking
and
fresh.
give her to the street, because if I was able to take her, she does not belong to you.
Yeah, that's not very nice. Don't give her back. That's.
Why would I give her back?
Yeah, that's just so hurtful.
That's all I'm saying.
Like,
A lot of guys would take them back, though.
We're not having this conversation right now. But yo, I'm excited for our guest and our the other guy that just popped up in there.
Nah, he's our guest, too. Fuck out of here, bro.
I'm the stowaway.
He's the other guy that just popped up in there.
That's crazy, bro.
Because he's in
I'm the
love
extra.
with our guest. he can't leave her alone.
I can't help it. Oh, what are you doing? Can I come?
It's just crazy. It's just wild. No, man, our guest is very special. One of the coolest people in Toronto that I've met. The dopest host I've seen. MC, I guess. One of the dopest MC. She does so much for the city, so much for the culture. Ajuki.
Hey, happy to be here.
What's up, gang?
Not much. Just in this bitch with you guys.
You know?
Yeah.
Who's that guy beside you? Introduce him if you want.
This is my sidekick.
Yeah.
So like
the Robin.
Is he your side hoe or
yeah.
sidekick?
No, sidekick.
Oh,
God.
my bad.
He wishes he was
yeah.
a side hoe. He wishes he
No, I
was
want more than that.
just got playing
I wish I
time
got
in
more than
general. But no,
Been
this
riding
is,
this bench since '92.
this is my
crazy.
loving friend Wiz.
Hey.
Wizzy
This
J.
is Wizzle. This is my brother Wizzle too, man. I'm so happy he was able to come.
Thank you for coming
Pull
on, guys.
through.
We appreciate you.
Thanks for having us.
All right, so for the people who do not know Ajuki, tell us more about yourself and how you came about. Where did you grow up?
Who is you?
Well, I was born in
Really?
Toronto. Yes.
You were born?
I was
That's
born.
crazy.
I was going to say something.
I
but
thought
then
it was the
didn't
Holy
say it.
Spirit.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sugar, spice, everything nice.
Exactly. That's how I was born. I was born in a factory. And then.
You were really born in a factory.
Yeah. Sugar and spice and everything nice, literally.
Chemical X.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like your mama just had you in a factory?
No, just a factory made.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, she's saying she's sweet, spicy. I just got it.
Exactly.
Wow, I'm slow,
Okay.
guys. I'm slow.
Exactly.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Yeah.
And yeah, no, I grew up in Toronto my entire life, downtown Toronto. I moved a lot, schools, which like kind of made me have different friend groups. And then I kind of just applied that to my real life. I was like, oh, I want to do things for like the community and different groups of people, and started doing like events, started doing like content, interviews, and a whole bunch of different things. I also make music, which is fun.
We're going to talk about that a
Yeah.
little bit. We'll talk
Absolutely,
about that.
absolutely.
She told me she's going to share some music, but I
I
don't
didn't
know.
say that. But
She did. I heard it, and then she switched it up, but we'll figure it out soon.
Yes, so I'll see.
That's crazy.
We'll see.
So I actually want to ask you, so between hosting and being your own artist, do you find that challenging? to
Yeah,
balance?
definitely. I think this year I want to take a step away from maybe hosting so much and kind of work on
Ooh.
being myself, just because it is a little bit hard. I find like in certain rooms I don't.
Sharing music, guys.
Okay. I find in certain rooms like I don't talk about myself as an artist because I don't want to take away from anybody else.
Ooh.
But it becomes, I don't know, a habit.
Dims your light.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, let me just take some
Shine
time.
bright like a diamond.
Exactly.
That's bold. That's
Yeah.
bold.
Mhm.
Is that like something that was always on your mind for a long time, or is it like something that just like kind of recently like you felt that way?
I don't know. I think just maybe recently, just
Ooh.
because everything has, I kind of never really had a plan for life. I've kind of just done whatever happened. So hosting kind of just happened. I would say music didn't just happen, but like again, it just happened. So like there wasn't ever a plan to do a million different things. So I think definitely, yeah, this is like a newer, I guess, life thing that I'm going through right now.
A journey.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is dope.
Do you feel content? Like,
I don't know. I don't think I ever feel content, and I think that's yeah.
It's
I
life.
think,
Life is up and down.
yeah,
too.
I think that's why I like to do a lot of different things because I like to be creative in different outlets. So I think a problem is that I can't stay still because I don't usually feel content. Like I always want to be doing things. I got to stay busy.
That's why you got like 5, 6 things.
Exactly. But then it also like it helps my drive at the same time. It's bittersweet.
Becomes overwhelming at times.
Exactly.
Wiz, how about you? What do you do?
I'm a filmmaker, sir.
How long have you been doing that for?
Yeah. Pretty much since I was like 15, really. I want to say it's been a progression from like music videos, and then I went to film school, and then I got laid off, so I was working in server forever and like not fully in it, but like since last year, making movies, TV shows. Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to make? Is it short film, movies, TV shows?
It's evolving right now. I want to eventually make a Netflix series. That's the big goal by 35.
Big ups, big ups.
Yeah, but right now it's
Speaking that to existence.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
coming. It's coming. Right now it's docuseries. Yeah, documentaries. It's a Canadian thing. Easy to get done.
He's
You
gonna
can actually
make
get money from it. Yeah.
Netflix.
I thought you were gonna say porn. I was like,
That is
I mean,
crazy.
that's the honest.
That
Yo,
is crazy.
I won't front you guys. I take
Wow.
about making porn all the time.
yeah,
You-
like, it'd be
I-
like
that
my
is a big
life
fact,
goal,
yeah.
and I was like,
Yeah,
not
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. So that might happen. We'll see.
That is
I just
crazy.
don't talk
Would you
about
be
that
the
out loud.
recruiter for him?
Why would?
What? You don't know.
Why am I involved?
yeah,
Like,
Yeah, because you're his best friend.
yeah, but like I don't
I'm
need to
so
be
in
involved.
love with her.
Yeah.
You know what? Because we're gonna be married, obviously.
Yeah,
so
you
I'm
guys
gonna
gonna be
need to
married,
get it
running a
from-
business.
No, if anything, only thing I would like want to be part of is like the wardrobe,
Okay.
right? That'd be fun.
That'd
Like
be
the
a vibe.
lingerie that they
that'd be
wear
fun.
and stuff?
Yes, the wardrobe.
Like as
Yeah,
a
okay.
stylist?
Yes, the stylist.
Yeah.
So are you a stylist right now?
No,
Are
It'll
you
be
gonna pick
clothed.
that career
So
up?
the thing will be it'll be clothed porn.
exactly.
So like it'll be dripped out, but then there'll be
Just
penetration.
hella
that's
drippy.
crazy.
Just drippy.
And then we'll get sponsored
That's
from
an
like clothing brands.
interesting genre.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that's
yo,
what
you're
we'll
giving
like.
people some gems right now.
Yo, no one's gonna. They can take
Yeah.
it, but not gonna do it, bro.
So
They're gonna hear. I'm like, oh, that's a great idea, and then they're gonna forget about it.
You ain't gonna do it.
And
you
then
ain't
two
about that
twos,
life.
they're gonna see my OnlyFans and be like, damn,
You ain't about that life.
should I have done that?
You don't got it in you. I want to go back to you for a quick second.
Yeah.
Where did Northbound start from? Because I know that you're one of the founders. You're the founder.
yeah, Northbound started in the pandemic.
The 3 years into one.
Yeah, basically what we're
Yeah,
talking about. Yeah, no.
yeah.
So I think it was like I want to say it was 2021 was the first year.
Wow.
Yeah, and it started in the pandemic, and it's a very long story. But Kenya
got
was
time.
a part of it.
Who was that part of it?
Kenya Jade, shout out Kenya Jade.
Shout out Kenny J.
Basically,
Shout out Kenya Jade.
yeah, I used to be part of this, I guess, mentorship called Girl Connected,
Oh,
ran by
nice.
Lola Plaku. Yeah, and I was in the event and touring, I guess, portion of the
Section.
mentorship.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for one of the final projects, basically, we got paired with a local artist to help release a single, and then I was put into a group with Kenya Jade, and that's how I know Kenya. And then basically she was dropping her single during the pandemic, and we were just trying to find like online outlets, and one of the people in our group approached Key Radio, and they were like, yeah, come on, you can do like a Instagram live release of the song, basically. Along with the video, and we didn't necessarily have a budget, and we wanted to interview Kenya, I guess, on air, and I was like, yeah, like I'll do it. So I just did it, and yeah, from there, Triz, who's the founder of Key Radio,
Shout out Triz.
yeah, shout out Triz. He was the one to just be like, oh, do you want like a time slot and to create a show, and then from there, I came up with the concept of Northbound. So it just kind of happened.
That's fire.
So Northbound and Key Radio are basically somewhat connected.
Yeah, Key Radio is the online platform that I guess powers the shows, and then Northbound is a show that I created.
Do you guys play the music of the artists that perform on the radio?
I guess, yeah. I'm playing like on Northbound. I only play Canadian emerging artists, and then on Key
Gotcha.
Radio you just hear everything.
Got you.
That's really
Like
cool.
that.
That's really cool. So you spoke about how you founded this. You also founded something called FOMO. Talk about that.
Yeah, FOMO is like a queer collective, events collective based on art, collaboration, and conversation. And I started that, I want to say 5 years ago now.
Oh,
And
wow.
yeah, so it's been a
You're
thing
creative.
thank you. It's been a thing for a while. And yeah, I basically just tried to create events based on like community needs, whether that's like monthly nightlife events or if it's like sober and wellness spaces or like art classes.
Oh, the FOMO does more than just the
Yeah.
nightclub.
It does.
That is so dope. I did not know that.
The wellness thing's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And did you found that by yourself, or did you?
Yep, just me.
Wow.
Where did that come from? Like, what was going through your mind that you said, "Hey, I want to do this for the community"? Did you feel something? Did someone close by you feel something that you just said, "Hey"?
Well, I've been doing events for a while now, probably for the last like 8 years. So I've always been a freelance event producer. And I just realized that the queer community needed a space for like BIPOC femme presenting people. You
Big facts.
think like Pride, or you think like not necessarily Pride the organization, but you think Pride in general, or you think of like where do all the gay people in Toronto hang out, and you think Church Street, and that's just like white gay men.
Yeah.
So so I was just like, okay, like there needs to be another spot where like I can hang out with like my friends and like we can be
Oh,
comfortable and like
that's
find
sick.
places.
That is so dope.
Yeah.
Wow. I was not aware about that. That's so dope.
I'm like laughing, like being
yeah,
like,
right.
well,
Yeah,
I don't think you
no.
would be aware of it.
No, but it's like I honestly thought that it was only for a safe space for a night event. I didn't know about the other stuff that you guys
Yeah,
do.
no, it's been a while. It's been around for a bit. So I think just more after the pandemic, I think it's been more recognized by, sounds crazy, but more recognized by like the
Interesting.
hetero community. Like they're like, oh, like what's that? But like it's been around kind of thing.
Yeah, but it grew though, right? That's
Yeah,
the thing.
exactly.
It
Definitely
started from
grew.
nothing and then
Were you able to like do something with Pride?
Yeah. Yeah, I used to be a part of their, what's it called? I can't even remember what it's called, to be honest. It was during the pandemic. But yeah, I've been affiliated a little bit, which has been good.
That's pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty dope. I know you shot a Pride event.
Yeah,
no?
I was the producer for the asset capture, so we got photographers, videographers, made videos. And
How was that?
that was an interesting experience, to say the least. Yeah.
You took pictures of Spice.
Yeah. I got a cool picture of Spice.
What?
Yeah, really like, super dope picture. I'll show you
Yeah.
after.
Oh, that's
yeah,
crazy.
We did, I think, like 3 events. We did Rebel. We did Toronto Island. That was so long ago. The retirement home, and then we did all 3 days of the weekend. Yeah, that was a heavy vibe. Yeah, being part of the
Remember.
community and everything else. Yeah, shout out to Sherwin for taking us on. And yeah.
Shout out to Sherwin.
Thank
I'm not
you.
sure who that is,
Yeah.
but shit, we gonna
He's
give him a shout out. We gonna give him a shout out
yeah,
too.
yeah. Great person. Heavy vibe.
So you guys both are affiliated with Northbound, right? Because you.
Yeah. Thanks
So
to her,
I mean,
yeah.
you guys like have.
No. She hired him. You gotta get that right, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
She's like,
Because I was-
Get that
"Alright,
out the way.
I was
my
talking to her,
sidekick
she's like,
is,
"All right, fine."
you know, my sidekick is
Might as well
here.
put you to work. Did you hear?
He's
you know what I
around.
mean?
He's always around me. He
Yeah,
doesn't
exactly.
leave me anyway.
So
I
you might as well
Yeah.
put him to
get
work.
something. Yeah.
Exactly.
So there's
Yeah.
there's difference. We have to clear that up.
So I mean, you guys have a lot of experience, like seeing a lot of Toronto artists. Like, what do you guys make of, like where we're at as a city? Like, what do you think could change? Things of that nature.
Ooh, that's a good
I got it.
question for you.
If you're not ready, I got it.
You go.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I was just actually at the Rise event last Saturday, and I feel like, honestly, a lot of things have changed from even that alone. Like Rise was in Scarborough Town Center in a small little,
You were there?
spot. Yeah,
You were there?
I went to like I want to say one of the first like 4 or 5 because Rose and
In the
and
Scarborough
Randall-
Town Center,
Yeah,
or-
yeah. Rose and Randall were like close friends back
Yeah,
then,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then we drove out.
Shout out Rise.
Yeah,
by
shout
the
out
way.
Rise. Honestly,
They
yeah.
do a lot of great things for the community, man.
Like seeing that alone, like the progression, and seeing a lot of people that went to Rise at the beginning, how big they are now. And,
Yeah.
and I think things are changing. I just don't think that it's being broadcast on things like Six Buzz. But like, who cares about Six Buzz?
Fuck
You know what I
that.
mean? It's really about community. If you're part of the community, then
Yeah.
and you want to be
The
a part of the
streets
community,
know,
you'll
bro.
see it. You know what I mean?
The streets know.
Exactly, and that's why even Northbound. That's why it was rolling like it was, because people want that. People want to see local dope ass Canadians that are popping. Like,
And the
met,
thing is,
everything Oshan at Northbound, and then I saw him again at Rise, and it's like, yo, your career's like this. The steps are getting bigger and bigger, and the performances
That's
are getting
so
hyper.
sick.
It's amazing. Yeah.
yeah, I feel like what she did with Northbound, you know, I want to give you a little flowers.
Thank you.
I feel like the city needed it so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is like when
Absolutely.
it came out, everybody was like, "Oh my god, this is dope! What is this? I want to be on it. I want to be on it." And then I went to 2 events. Went to the one with Kenny performed, and another event with you.
Yeah.
And just to see people, even if it's still a crowd of 70 people, let's say, or 40 people, just to see that they're so happy to perform
Oh, the energy.
in front of their people from their
Absolutely.
city,
Yeah.
and everybody shows support. Like there isn't that, because we're labeled as a capital screw face, all that. It's like that the environment and what you created was such a safe space, even for the new artists,
Yeah.
to go out and perform and feel comfortable. And the way you host it and the way you lead, I feel like that's why I'm giving you your flowers, because your energy and the way you present yourself and conduct yourself on stage and actually pick up these artists, it makes them feel so much more comfortable and ready to perform,
Yeah.
rather than they're like, oh, we have this guy coming up on stage, and then boom, they come up
Yeah.
on stage.
Like a lot of it,
For
yeah.
sure.
Like a lot
And
of-
they're
yeah.
scared.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
Yeah.
Because they're like, what is going on?
You give some details.
Where she's
Introduce
giving
them
the
for
intros.
real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brush your
Well,
shoulders.
I think it's also because like I care. I think a lot of the time people like do things for the sake of like being like, oh yeah, like I did this for the city, but it's like you didn't actually do it because you cared. You just want to be recognized.
Or even just the
Yeah.
profit. Just like I'm trying to just
Exactly.
make some bread right now.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I think that I think if you like lead with like love, how's anyone gonna like take that as negative, right? It's just the
Doing
truth.
it for the community. For
Yeah.
real.
yeah, for real. Yeah. So
You're doing it from a genuine spot. for
exactly.
sure.
Yeah, and I think though that's also why it's, which a lot of people don't see. I think Wiz sees it, but it's also draining because for me, I actually care, and I probably care a little bit too much. That it's a lot for me
What's
to.
your
I don't
sign?
even think it's
I'm
that. I
an
think it's the
Aries.
You're an area. Oh, you're a
how
fire
easy how
sign.
like no one can do anything alone, and
That
like,
too,
you're
yeah.
taking on a lot by yourself, and that's what
That
it is.
too.
more
You
than
know what's
anything,
crazy? So
what I mean?
we're on the way here. We're having a conversation.
I was honestly thinking that.
We're on the way here, and we're having a conversation.
So impressive.
And she's like, yeah, I do this, and I do that, and I do this. And I'm like sitting here, and I'm like, you do all of this
How
by
do you
yourself,
do all?
bro? Like, how are you doing all of this by yourself?
Yo, strong women
I,
can do anything.
I
bro.
literally asked her, I'm like,
straight up, strong
do you
women
not
are
have a
just-
team?
No, just I mean, I have my friends.
Yeah, yeah.
Your
and
sidekicks?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That
Shout out
help
the
out.
sidekicks,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, for real. Shout out the friends. But yeah, no, I don't know. I don't. It's just me.
Did you ever think about finding a team? Did
Yeah.
you ever like think about hiring an intern and kind of like mentoring them? Do you want to mentor someone?
Probably not. I mean, I would, but I'm saying probably not only because
You have no patience.
Currently.
currently no, I don't. What the fuck am I mentoring someone on? Like, whoop-de-damn do. Like, I have no idea what the hell I'd mentor
What do
someone
you
on.
mean? You've been yeah.
hear
You've
it? My
been
bad.
doing so much. You've done event planning and content for 8 years. You've ran 3 things in the city.
Yeah, but I don't feel like I'm in a position to mentor someone. I'd rather be mentored, and also like I
Okay.
I don't have. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I feel like you have like a strong sense of like where you're at in your journey. Do you feel like you're very like self-aware right now and like No?
I think I'm self-aware of who I am as a person, but I don't think I'm self-aware in my journey. No, I think that there are a million things that I still want to do, and that I will.
What are some?
Fine.
You don't have to name all of them. What are some?
Like I want to write a book.
Ooh.
I want
Ooh.
to.
Fiction or nonfiction?
I'm not sure.
Great question.
That's a good question. Yeah.
I'm not
I
sure.
want to see how creative.
Right? Yeah. No, probably. I think probably nonfiction, but
Okay.
maybe I'd dabble in some fiction, but it'd probably be like short
I feel like you're
stories,
creative
stuff like
enough
what
to
the fuck.
do
Fiction has reality in it. So
I can
that's
see her
true.
doing fiction. Yeah.
Yeah. What else do I want to do? I definitely want to, like, I would love to own a business one day. I don't know what the business would be. But
Okay. You just
I
wanna
need to
own
be a business owner.
Like a boutique or like a store or.
I have
just-
no idea.
I mean, remember what I told you? I'm not gonna say it on camera, but that business that we talked about off camera, that you should start that.
I forgot. What were you talking? He was trying to convince me to do OnlyFans, probably.
No, what?
I was honestly thinking that.
Yeah, I was like, what are you talking about?
Danny would like be talking someone into
That is
OnlyFans.
crazy.
But to be fair, she was gonna be like, she's gonna be the stylist.
For
right?
all you
So-
beautiful women that want to do OnlyFans, holla at me. I got you. And
The
we
fuck do you know
we
about
support
OnlyFans?
We support sex work. We don't judge over here.
Facts.
Make your money, baby girl. Make your money. But no, we were talking about the hamster thing.
Yes, that's not going to be my side business.
Okay,
I'm not
okay.
going to make hamster wheels as my side business, but like it could be. You
It
never
could
know
be.
one
It's a
day.
business.
You mean
that you
hedgehog
can
wheels?
grow.
Yeah,
You could have the most
And you
And
popping
can be
products at
selling it.
PetSmart.
You can be selling that on Amazon and a lot of places.
Let's go with no.
All right, that's cool. Yeah, I just gave you an idea.
That's
but
true.
It's
That's
cool.
true.
Business owner, I like that. What else?
What else?
Music, drop an album,
Yeah,
tour?
eventually. Yeah, maybe. I don't know what
do
else.
shows.
Definitely.
When are we gonna see you perform? Because you putting on these events for people to perform, and you're
I
doing-
mean, you could have came and saw me on January 21st.
I mean, when you were in
facts.
like Brampton, like that's
So-
like who goes to Brampton?
And the time before that was December 28th. So there's
who,
been time.
Who goes to
Facts
Brampton?
again.
The time before that was December 28th. So there was
No.
been
But
time.
answer my
Northbound.
question: who goes to Brampton?
Honestly, considering I was singing at the Rose Brampton, I can't even diss Brampton if they just had me singing. So
That was with TC, right?
That's fair.
yeah.
Shout out TC.
Yeah,
This
shout
guy
out
just
TC
said,
Spades.
"Who goes to Brampton?" And then the
Just
next
shout it
breath,
out, yeah.
shout out to
Shout
TC.
Yeah, TC. We gotta give him shout
That
out.
was a space.
It was good. It was
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
looked
it's
really
nice.
nice. I
Yeah,
was looking at it
but
on
I
his
was just
picture.
like, I was like, yo, like Brampton, like cool, I guess. You're a Toronto gal, bro. How you not performing in Toronto but go to
Because you
Brampton?
gotta find a new reach.
And like I said,
Oh, look at
the
you.
show before
Sidekick.
that,
You are the
November
sidekick.
28th.
November
or no,
28th.
the show before that was December
December
28th.
28th.
You weren't
December
there,
20th.
but I was singing in Toronto.
Where was that?
It was the Northbound finale, actually.
Oh, you did the last
Libertine,
show.
yeah.
What was going on?
I can't
for
even
me
sit here. I wasn't there
November?
either, so,
what,
like,
was, what was I doing November 28th?
Not doing your research.
Nah, I guess you didn't promote it hard enough for me to see it.
I think I did, considering the bitch
She was
sold
performing,
out.
yeah.
Yeah, bitch. She said that bitch was
They're
sold
like, I'm
out.
just performing, so I'm making sure everybody knows. Do you not
Bitch
know
was sold out.
Do not know her very well.
But try your best.
That is crazy. So when's your next performance? That's my question.
Who knows?
Why you I'm just trying to figure out when your next performance.
You'll
Show
have
the
to
people.
wait and find out. I'm
So
not
I
sure.
gotta watch your Instagram now.
Exactly.
Can you text me and tell me when or no?
Definitely not.
I'm gonna check in with you every couple months.
Every end
I'm
of
gonna ask
every
your
week,
si-
you just say a quick text. Yo,
I'm
you
gonna start
performing?
asking your
That's how you
sidekick
get
and shit.
blocked. Yeah.
I'm gonna
just-
ask Wiz.
Just message Wiz. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'll have the full schedule.
Exactly.
You would have the full schedule.
Google Calendar, baby.
No, so I
Yeah,
wanted you to
wild.
answer the question. Like, what do you see from like Toronto artists? Like, do you think something can change? Like, what do you think?
Yeah,
of the
you didn't
climate?
answer that.
Honestly, I think that there just needs to be a bit more like support. I think
From one another or like other people, like outside?
I think other people. I think sometimes one another as well. I think sometimes artists, they get caught up in like not artists, but a lot of people, different creatives in Toronto, but they get caught up thinking that like support should be like transactional. Like, okay, I'm going to this person's show and they better show up to mine. Like, no, you should just genuinely support the people around you. But some people just aren't like that. But I definitely think that there needs to just be, I don't know, people who care a little bit more. And I think that like if you want people to care about your shit, you have to care about other people's shit too.
So earlier you spoke about love, right? And do you feel like we're missing a little bit of that?
Yeah, I think we are, and I think that the only reason why love maybe is missing is because there is a lot of competition, and it's because we're all, I think, feel we're in competition to get out of Toronto or to make it, and it's a lot of like comparison rather than like celebrating one another.
Wow.
And that false mindset of making it.
What is that?
That's the thing. It's different for everyone, but everyone's, I don't know, has that idea of you have to be huge to make it, but like you can just make it for yourself.
See, it just I agree with you because it depends. It's like, do you want to make it where you're making a stable income off performing?
Exactly.
Do you want to make
Exactly
it where
right.
you're a Billboard artist? And those two different, like
It's
they're
very
different from each
I
other.
just feel like that people
the
just don't know
journey's
the life
different.
either. I feel like people think that having that Billboard life is amazing, and it's kind of a lot. I don't
is.
want to say it's bad, but like,
It is a lot because it's super competitive too.
Yeah.
and even beyond that, you're on the road all the time. Like,
Yeah.
it's like being an athlete at that
And
point.
it's you have to have the mindset to be ready for that and to understand like, yo,
Big
there's
facts.
so much I'm sacrificing
Big facts.
to be that person. Like there's a lot of things that
It's
the
one in
big
a
artists
million,
that go
like-
through.
And there's also just a lot of you don't see, right? Because people are just
Yeah.
posting their highs and not
They don't see the
necessarily
lows,
the
100%.
yeah, always.
They don't see the shit that goes wrong and they snap and they're unless somebody actually records them and then you get Tom
Yeah.
And
Cruise.
it's like, what's wrong with this
basically.
person? It's
Exactly.
like, oh, they work in the industry that's super
Yeah,
toxic.
and I
and
think
Yeah.
taking
the,
over their
the
lives.
biggest
and,
thing
yeah.
is that a lot of people are not realizing they think success is like going to be overnight because one of their songs is going to go viral on TikTok. Like,
Oh,
no,
wow.
the artists that are actually booming, like just because you
Yes.
don't know them doesn't mean they have been working for
They've been
10
putting
plus
Bigger
in
facts.
years.
work.
Yeah, they don't
Bigger
have
facts.
like
Like
a lot
just
of
because
fans.
you just found
Yes.
out about them,
Yeah.
and you know what, maybe they are popping off now, but they've still put in work.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
a lot of
I
people
love
just
that.
just don't realize that you need to continue, and just because you're not seeing the trajectory of growth that you thought you were going to see in 10 years doesn't mean you have to give up.
No.
Yeah.
So how about you as an artist?
There's definitely a lot more that I want to do. I definitely think that I haven't even put out anything that
Not really.
sounds like myself or like reflects me really. I'm definitely
So you're
just
still trying to
experimenting.
find your sound?
I'm not necessarily find my sound, but I'm just experimenting and also just having fun with it right now.
I love
Nice,
that. I love
nice.
that.
You didn't drop that many singles either.
Yeah.
She dropped 2, no?
No, I've dropped
that one?
one in 2020 and I have 5 singles out.
Yeah, something like that.
Wow. That was 2020, your last single?
2022.
Oh, I was going to say you dropped one, recently.
Yeah.
Didn't you went to
Um,
Scotland?
I went to Ireland.
Ireland,
Yeah, it
and then
was
you dropped it
Dad's
before,
wedding
yeah.
gift.
Pop's wedding
Wow,
gift.
look at that memory.
Shout out Pops,
I
man.
know,
Stalking her
right?
too.
Nah, I was just
They all are.
talking. No, stop that. We were talking about you giving me the sweater. Remember, I got the sweater off of you. That's why this happened. Why? Don't do this. Don't do. You're not putting me in this category right away. Just not gonna put me in that box. What? We just met, bro. No, I'm
You
kidding.
don't know everybody wants her.
Who
Everybody.
wants to be with her?
Oh,
everybody.
my goodness.
She doesn't want to be with nobody.
No
She's sick of
way.
everybody. She's like, listen, I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of her. I'm sick of everything.
It's true.
She's just.
Is that called
exhausted.
asexual?
No, I think
What?
And this
No.
is where we wrap up today's episode. It's been great. Thank you so much for having me on the podcast. I'm
What?
Ajuki.
We will
This
be
is
right
Wiz.
back with intermission.
Maybe just
I've never been on a podcast.
clearly.
Really?
This is your first time?
Yeah.
Damn, we
Got my
broke your
cherry.
cherry like that?
How about you? You've
That's
probably
wild.
been to like many.
She's done.
You're
I mean, I
outside.
host my own shit.
She got her own podcast.
Yeah.
bro.
I mean,
That's why all I'm doing is judging.
She's
all I'm
judging.
doing is judging.
Yeah, it's okay.
Silently.
It's okay. She still loves us. She's not gonna cancel us.
Yo, so tell me about your favorite artist.
You better not. I'm gonna
My
make you
favorite
sign
artist
a.
is Elton John.
Elton John.
Wow.
Wow, I did not expect that. That is pretty cool.
Yeah, he's my godfather. So
He's your godfather?
Like in real life?
Yeah, she's flexing right now. Flex on him. Flex on him. Flex on him. Oh. You know who her godfather is? Say it one more time.
Elton John.
Elton motherfucking John, motherfuckers. Who is you? Who your godfather? I'm not even
Look
gonna
at
go
Ben's
there.
face.
I ain't even gonna go there. Your godfather working at fucking Tim Hortons.
Precious.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What now?
Aggressive.
What did we do to Tim Hortons workers? Like, come on.
No, we love Tim Hortons
Right?
workers.
What if someone?
Now we're coming from people
What
without
if-
it.
We
if
love
someone
y'all.
works
We
at
love
Tim
y'all.
Hortons and they're
Thank y'all.
listening to
Thank y'all
this?
for this everything bagel with the double cheese and the butter, light butter.
What the?
Yo.
This man goes to Tim Hortons, has an order, and was dissing.
But
You know why he said it too? Because he saw the Tim Hortons cup.
Yeah,
Yeah, nothing to do with
yeah.
anything except for
That's
the
exactly- that's the first thing I
it's
thought
like,
about.
oh, Tim Hortons. I see
But
Tim
yo,
Hortons.
that's crazy. So Elton John is your godfather.
Yes.
That is cool. So do you feel like just having that figure in your life, you know, Did it make you want to make music? Did that influence your?
I mean, I do love Elton John. I've been loving Elton John since.
So he's not. It's not her godfather.
No,
She's
it's not
lying
my
to
godfather.
us. See what I'm saying?
Yo, you could have went with that. You really could have went.
She could have ran with that.
I
bro.
was. And I was yeah, you really could have.
Everybody
This is
would have believed
bullshit.
it.
Yeah.
You gotta
Everybody
zoom in
would've
my
believed it,
face.
yeah, yeah.
I mean that he's my gay godfather.
And I literally started laughing like immediately. As soon as she said, it, I was like giggling to myself.
You didn't say
I'm
your
like,
gay
no one noticed.
godfather.
No, but that's what you mean. Oh, God.
That's why she. Okay, listen. No, the reason me and Sereni are thrown off is because she told us that she's English, Jamaican.
Yeah,
What does
Indian.
that have to do with Elton
Because
John?
Indian.
Because he's.
He's English.
Yeah, so it's just like not.
He's English, bro.
So if I said Bob Marley was my godfather, you would
Nah, I
also
wouldn't
believe
believe
me?
you.
That
Nah, I
doesn't
wouldn't
make
believe
any
you.
sense.
No, I wouldn't believe you. Elton John is like more like, shit. Like, who would drop Elton John?
I feel like if Elton John was my godfather, I wouldn't be
How about
chilling
you?
in Toronto.
Well,
That's
yeah, I
like my
mean, I
favorite
hope
artist.
not.
Yeah.
You ever see his house?
Honestly, it's
outside
an
of
evolving
Toronto?
thing. I change with the times.
It's crazy.
Right now, I'm really on Prince because
Prince is your guy?
one of the most talented people ever.
Bro,
to live.
I don't even want to have that conversation with people sometimes.
What? That Prince is one of the most talented people
That
ever.
Prince, yeah, like that. I feel like, you know, I love MJ, and I'm not gonna start this conversation, but like MJ gets a lot more hype and credit
Yeah.
than Prince did.
It's
just
because Prince was a bad bitch and people weren't ready for that.
Yeah, and not that he was always like that. I guess the person that was rebellious.
Yeah.
So it looked like, oh, MJ is a sweetheart and Prince is that asshole. But in reality, like, you're the asshole and I'm the sweetheart.
Yeah.
But you make me look like the asshole.
Wow.
Yeah.
But
Yo, he's
the reality
such a
of it,
fucking hoe, bro.
the reality of
he's
it
such a hoe.
is that Prince is just as talented, if not more.
Oh, absolute goat. He plays all of his instruments.
Everything.
Literally everything.
You ever see that?
Yeah.
You ever hear the story when Chris Rock took Michael to see Prince, and like they were on the corner of the stage, and then Prince like came and like just ripped the guitar in his face.
Oh, really? No.
literally
I
looked
just
at
didn't
him,
not hear the
Just
story.
started
Yeah,
ripping the
it's like,
guitar.
you can't do
Like,
this. Yeah.
bitch, you can't
cannot
do
do this. Yeah.
I play my own
Yeah,
music.
yeah.
This is me. And Michael looks at Chris like, Chris, why do you have to do that?
Because he's an absolute thug. Like, he is a. Shout out to Prince.
Yeah,
Rest in
bro.
peace. Like, honestly, such a goat.
Prince is different.
It's crazy watching him. And then hearing his voice when he speaks, it's like, yo, you sound like a thug. My
Yeah,
G. Like, it's
yeah.
crazy. Honestly.
You ever been to his Brighter Path house or like
No.
drove by it?
Have you?
I want to know which one it is.
Yeah.
I just don't. I know the street.
I've heard some wild stories about that place, too.
I heard that there's a lot of shit going on in that place, bro.
I heard that someone else lived there. He bought it to rent there while the person left. He redid the entire house, like tore it down, lived there
heard
for a
that.
couple of years,
I heard that.
left, and then put it right back the way it was.
Crazy.
He is different. That is crazy.
Like, basically sublet it, and it's like the motherfucker came back and he's like, "Yo, what happened to my crib?" He's like, "Don't worry. By the time I'm gone, it's gonna be right back
We'll
the way
fix
it
it.
was. You won't even notice."
We'll fix it. Who else? Who else is on your other than your godfather? Your gay godfather?
Who
Current
else?
artist.
Who's on current artist? Elton John is a current artist.
When's the last time he dropped an album?
Literally, he dropped like new music like last month.
Yo,
Really?
You are
Yeah.
not gonna argue
I did
with
not
a
know
woman
that.
That's
who
why it's
just
like-
tried to fool me of Elton
I didn't
John
know he
being
dropped
right.
an album. I really
She
didn't
knows
know.
Elton
He
John.
didn't drop
bro,
an
no.
album. He's been dropping singles. He dropped one with Britney Spears. He
Yeah,
dropped
I
one
mean,
with
I'm an album.
He
Dua
has been
Lipa.
dropping
Yeah,
singles.
yeah.
Yeah, like
I've realized that he has been dropping singles.
I haven't heard.
He's
I've only heard
literally-
him like featured on songs.
That's what he's doing.
Yeah, but like I meant like him dropping music himself. Like, yo, I'm Ellen, I'm a goat, I'm gonna drop a project.
he's Ellen now.
He's
I was
Ellen.
getting the white gays confused.
That is
so-
crazy.
Wait, they're not the same person.
Wow. Yeah, you're gonna get us canceled and yourself canceled.
Well, I was saying how I'm definitely excited for Rihanna at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you think she's gonna fuck it
Definitely.
up?
Yeah, but I'm just like excited in general.
Yeah.
But like I don't feel like the day's actually gonna come.
Who do you think is gonna come out with her?
I bet she's
Honestly,
gonna be alone.
I'm thinking no one. Yeah, no one.
No, not her baby daddy.
No, but like
Unless they're
No offense.
unless she's dropping an album and he's on a song.
And he's on a song.
Otherwise, no. I don't. She's like the Weeknd or Beyonce.
I feel like she's like a Beyonce. And
Even
The
Michael,
Weeknd,
like
yeah.
Michael did it alone. Prince did it alone. she
No,
did it,
Michael.
but-
I was telling her, Michael brought out the choir and the little kids.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
that doesn't count. Like
Why? That's a guess.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, okay. She'll probably
Why?
bring
They-
some backup singers out then. Yeah,
Yeah.
She'll do that.
No,
probably.
those are the kids that sung "We Are the World"
Yeah.
in another place in the world.
Wiz just said the kids aren't a guest, so like,
That's
he
crazy.
just
You
said-
know what I
Bro.
mean?
Why you
bro.
hate the kids,
I'm not hating
bro?
on the kids. You don't even know
That's fucked up.
what's the choir called.
I don't know off the top of my head, but we can get that. We can get that name. That's not the point.
You know what I
The
meant.
point is that they're
Like
a guest.
an artist.
No, there's still a guest that came out.
Then everybody has somebody except for Prince. But Prince
No,
performed with
Michael never.
somebody.
Sorry, Beyonce never had anybody. Who did Beyonce have?
Did she have like the drummers? So that counts.
No, that's her own.
No,
That's
no,
Homecoming.
don't do
That was-
that, bro. Those are like a whole different choir. Those are not Michael's team. Those are literally a legit choir that go and sing around the world.
You know that was her team? How can you prove that was her team?
They're not a that's not a separate band. So you're telling me the dancers that came out with Dr. Dre last year, those are like his people?
No, those aren't his.
No, those aren't his people.
That's my point.
How do you know that Beyonce's team was Beyonce's team?
Look at this guy, bro.
Right?
Now I know why you're friends with Kaylin and not Shavar. Now that makes more sense. For y'all that know Kaylin and Shavar, you'll know why. Shout out Kay, bro. I love him. That's
Shout
my
out
guy.
Shavar.
That's my guy. Shavar, we'll talk soon, bro.
I'm dead.
Shavar wants my head. Shavar
So-
wants my head.
Yo, I have a question for you, Ajuki. So, I feel like when it comes to mental health, I feel like you are, you're okay to express yourself and like, you're very, very vulnerable. And I feel like you've inspired a lot of people and like, I feel like a lot of people like look up to you. I'm personally inspired by it. So I just want like to ask you about that. Like how has it been like being a voice for people or even just for yourself, just being a voice?
You might be able to put him in that box of sidekicks.
What?
He's a groupie, so I'm just saying
Fuck
you might
off,
be
Tim.
able to do that.
Low key's been in love with you this entire time. I can't wait to have her on the show.
I think I'm dead. I think I don't know. I think I'm not necessarily trying to be like other people's voice, but I think I'm just trying to like learn to use my voice. Because I don't usually use my voice in situations like that or like in serious situations. But I think it's also can be a lot of pressure to be like a mental health advocate because people think that like you have to have it all together or like you can't have a shit day or like I've had, if I want to be a asshole to someone because they're fucking being an asshole to me, I've had it, but you're a mental health advocate, like thrown back to my face, and like that has nothing to do with anything. So
Yeah, it's true.
yeah, I think I'm
Can't be
just
The lines get blurred though. It's true.
exactly. So yeah, I think I'm just trying to.
You just want to help the world.
Yeah, but no. I think I'm like yeah, but no. Yeah, but I think
Maybe not help. You just want to share love with the world.
no. So it started off
Oh,
definitely.
you don't want to share love.
No.
That's fucked up.
It definitely started as like an outlet for myself. So it's definitely was very me focused. And
Cathartic.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I feel like these days, I feel like a lot of people, especially like you just said, most people show their highs on social media, right? That's the main thing. But to be vulnerable on social media, to say like I'm having a bad day or I'm having a rough month or like just be vulnerable at all, it takes courage. And like I feel like as we get more attached to our cell phones and things of that nature, like we become so desensitized to everything around us. So like I just feel like it's so refreshing when like people are being honest and vulnerable and be like, hey, like I'm going through something or this year's been a lot for me.
Yeah.
Or like that's okay. Like I think we just like should like continue that dialogue and like have like make this more than just showing your highs all the time.
And I will say, like, to wrap up this like point is that I started because I was definitely inspired by other people sharing too, right? So it's definitely an effect, right? So if other people are like, oh, like you've inspired me, that wasn't necessarily the point. It was more for me to release something, but that's always great because someone did that along the lines for me, right? They were just using something as an outlet, you know what I mean? But it inspired me to, oh, maybe this is gonna help me too. So yeah.
That's dope. I saw you post something on social media about a book on how to what was it called? You just posted it today.
I was just in a bookstore.
Oh, did you? I was gonna ask you. Did you read it? Because the
Hell
title,
no.
the title.
Oh, nice title.
Yeah.
Let me take a picture.
The title seemed very cool. It's
No,
like how to
definitely-
what was it?
Definitely didn't read that book. That
something
was
about,
like
like,
an hour ago.
How to live outside of social media.
I think it just is how to be happy and be
Yeah.
on social media.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
It's such a cool
That
title.
is a cool title.
Yeah, I think people should just
How do you think you can be happy and still be on social media?
you just have to log out eventually. That's all.
And I think that
when you say log out, like legit log out, or like
you fully disconnect?
Yeah, like just put the phone down eventually.
Uh,
People have a habit of like doom scrolling and scrolling forever and ever and ever and ever
Been
and
me.
ever. It's
Used
just
to be
like
me for sure.
limit
Yeah.
your phone use. I also don't even like look at other people's photos. Like I just like look at people's stories and okay, like wow, what do you do? Like
And you get bored eventually. And
Yeah.
You're like, okay, I'm done.
yeah, I
Move on,
also
yeah.
like my social media.
she don't fuck with y'all, just so you know.
No,
no,
but-
I'm joking.
No,
I'm
it's,
joking.
no,
It's
you
so
show the
true.
love, but you just.
Yeah.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
And like my social media apps like lock after a certain time on my phone.
Ooh,
Time limiters.
Yeah, that's good.
that is
That's
dope.
good. I think that's
I think-
healthy.
Yeah, I think you just have to log, and obviously there's more deeper answers as to why you have to log out. But for example, you have to log out because you're spending too much time online than you are in your real life. You have to log out because when you have too much time, that's when you start overthinking. You need to create a schedule, or you need to log out because you continue to compare yourself to other people. Like there's a million
Yeah.
reasons why
Yeah.
individual people should log out, but like just give it a rest, give it a break.
I like that.
Yeah.
No, that's
I like
cool.
that.
I think you like a lot of people think these things like, oh, like we're naturally using it so much more, but I feel like you verbalized it like, oh, like I'm looking at my phone too much and now I'm anxious more.
Exactly.
Or I feel like I'm wasting time, but I can't stop.
Yeah.
Like, shit like that.
Exactly. And I think we all feel like that, and it's just like we actually have to like maybe talk about it and then actually do something about it. But
Yeah.
It's funny because for the longest time I didn't have Instagram because I just completely deleted it.
I remember that.
And,
Yes.
and
Same.
Your Instagrams is what I was really inspired to go back on Instagram. It was like, oh, this is gonna be chill.
How
I
long
don't
were
have
you
to
off
be
it for?
stressed out. A year during the pandemic, and then another. I got back on, and then another.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say
sorry.
6 months.
You said same. You're not. You're if you have a burner account, you are not off Instagram.
He called
If
you
you
out.
have
Damn,
burner
son.
accounts,
Damn, son.
that does not mean you're off. The only thing that you didn't do is just put your government name and your pictures. You had a burner account.
Call the men out. I'm so sorry.
you
I'm
serious?
So sorry.
No, that's cool.
You're gonna say same like you really went through this.
No, that's cool because
No, it's not cool.
No,
Don't
but
say
no,
that.
no. You're just you're calling me the fuck out saying I have a burner account, so I'm addressing it.
You had a burner account,
I did have a burner account, but I didn't have it for the whole time I was off. I'll be real.
but you had a burner account.
Yeah, I think everyone does.
I don't.
Or it's not like crazy.
Do you have a burner account?
Even
I
if
have
you
a
don't.
personal account, yeah.
Personal, not a burner.
I don't
No.
care.
No.
You have a burner account? No. So not
Okay, I
everybody.
could be the only
So-
one. That's
so
fine.
out of 5 people,
You're not. There's lots of people.
That's fine. I don't care.
What was your
Lots of people.
username?
That I can't say.
Were you stalking a ting? Is that why?
No.
He was
Nah.
talking to Ting.
Nah, he
It's
just
okay.
didn't. He didn't.
Yo,
wanna
I
be-
stalked my ex-girlfriend on Twitter for the.
He didn't want to be
Yo,
found
bro.
by his ex. That's
Well,
why he was
hopefully
on
she
there.
doesn't
No.
watch this.
I just didn't want to.
Oh, my
No.
ex?
I didn't want to use it.
I
I
don't
just wanted
care.
to scroll.
She's married now.
Honestly,
She's happy.
that's
He's
not
trying to
like-
send me memes and stuff. That's what you.
Sure. Sure, yeah. It was just
He was
scrolling.
just
I wasn't
sending
posting
memes,
on
yeah.
it or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
it was just
Yeah.
literally
Yeah, just
scrolling.
like
I wasn't
giveaway.
like following anyone I
Yeah,
know.
don't say same.
It's the 1-2
Yeah, yeah.
friends,
Yeah,
literally.
Yeah. It was for
I-
the.
I
It was
had
for the
my-
jokes and like not getting like the
Nah,
talks getting.
real
from it,
shit.
yeah.
No. Since Tranny wants to bring it up, my life was so small. I literally only had like 10 people in my life, for real. Like I actually got to a point where I was like, like
Was this pandemic?
my life was it was really small, and like I just didn't want to like know a bunch of people from a distance, and that's real.
That's fair. I also feel like a lot of people don't know, like in they're not saying this is towards you, but I'm already laughing.
Saying that towards you.
No. I'm saying, especially during the pandemic, because that's a whole other thing. But I also feel like a lot of people don't know how to keep up with their friends if it's not on social media,
Big facts.
right? Like
Wow,
a lot of the times,
that
people,
is so fast.
It's true. People are like, you was just asking me, oh, when's your next show? It's like, oh, you didn't check my Instagram. You know what I mean? Not saying that, but
Yeah,
like
that's a
that's
you
what I'm
problem.
just saying.
That's the only way
it's
you
just
know, yeah.
because
If I'm
Yeah,
your
the
friend,
way we
because you don't
communicate
talk
is
about
kind
it.
of fucked
Exactly,
up.
and
If
that's
I'm
the
your
thing.
friend, you should text me and tell me when your show is.
Anyway.
No, but it's the funniest thing. 'Cause you talking about that? Like for the longest time when I didn't have Instagram, like, oh yeah, you didn't know because like, you don't have Instagram. It's like, oh yeah, you
Exactly.
stupid, you don't have
Yeah,
Instagram.
yeah,
So I have
yeah.
to tell you everything.
Yeah,
all the
like a
time.
lot of people
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
just the way of communication, and it's true. I can name people like I'll never fucking text you, but I'll talk to you like whatever. Like I know what your handle is, you know what I mean? But am I gonna pick up the phone? Probably not. I'm gonna text you, probably not. But that's just
me.
like a
She'll
thing.
never text me or
you know?
like pick up the phone, but she knows my handle.
No, it's cool because like
That's true.
no, it's good that you're pointing it out. It's like we all have different
very
ways of
true.
communicating with each other, and
Yeah.
like Before it was just like one way. It was, or like even just simplifying it before text messages is just like a phone call or see you in person, right?
Yeah.
And now just like there's so many different ways we can communicate with each other, and it's like
I wish you never called me or fucking text me and just hit me up on Instagram. That would be so much fucking better.
I'm about to kick you off this shit.
You
bro.
a shit. I'm about
This
to
guy
kick
pisses
you.
me off.
I feel like IG's even like
Take off that vest, bro.
You're a hoe, bro.
I'm a trendsetter and you're
Man.
following my shit.
This guy's wearing
bro.
my glasses right now.
Your
It's crazy.
glasses.
Yeah.
The same glasses I bought from the place that you didn't want to come.
Nah, bro.
That's
Those are
what I
my
thought.
glasses.
That's what I thought.
I got them.
Yeah, okay.
I went to Saga by myself.
You went to Saga.
It's
Where?
giving husband and wife.
I'm just saying.
No, it's
Do we
more-
give those vibes?
Yeah.
That's
Who's
so
Yeah.
trash.
Even Ben.
Who's the husband? And who's the
Really?
It doesn't matter. It's giving husband and wife.
wife? Okay.
Or husband and husband if you like. Or wife and wife.
That's
whatever.
okay.
Nah, husband and wife, because he's been a hoe and I'm the husband.
Sure.
So you saved the hoe?
Huh?
You proud of that? You saved the
Hey.
You're happy about
My
that?
brother.
You bragging
My
about that right
brother.
now?
That's not okay.
My brother.
we gotta change the dynamics then if that's
Got
what we're
him.
doing. Yo,
You
you're
said it, not
That's
me.
crazy. You said, you set it up, bro.
Nah,
You literally lobbed him up on a silver platter and he just dunked on your ass. You tried, bro. My homie got me. This is what brothers do. They got each other.
no, it's okay.
Don't try me, bro. Take
It's
that
not
vest
your
off.
Trey's just had a thing to get to me today, so
Yeah, today's been that day.
He's been a bitch, but
Today's
it's okay.
been that day where I just felt like, I just want to fuck with him. Like, I woke up and, like, he messaged me and I'm like, I want to fuck with Matt today. It was literally one of those days. Like, he tried to call me. I'm like, yo, don't call
He
me.
can't get to me though.
It's funny because
I'm
that
like,
happened
don't
to me
call
and my
me.
friend. He just like being kind to me, and I was just getting at him.
Yeah.
Every second, like you said,
He
you
wasn't
said it,
being kind.
and I was
I'm not
just
saying
at
he was
him.
being kind.
Oh no.
No, he was not being
I
kind.
was
If he was
straight
being
attacking.
kind, maybe I would have felt bad. But he was just being an asshole after that, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna follow up with it. I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna make it even. I'm gonna be bigger of an asshole to him. Yeah, I was just going at him, but it's okay. We're here. We got Ajuki.
We
got
made
the
it.
sidekick,
Shout out you guys. You guys have been awesome.
Titty boy.
Yes.
Titty boy,
That's what Ajuki called him.
Yep,
Ajuki called
titty
him Titty boy.
titty boy, nappy boy,
What would your
Titty boy.
rapper name be?
Wizzy J,
Wizzy J.
So
Where's the
boring.
the wizard.
The wizard is a little bit better.
I like the
better.
first name the
Better.
best.
Yeah.
How about
But it sounds
you?
like a sex toy too. Like
The
That
wizard?
is crazy.
That's cool. I am a sex toy.
Oh, okay.
I've been used as one.
You're the year of the water.
It wasn't.
too.
It wasn't fun. It wasn't fun. Yeah, I was used as a sex toy many times. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That is crazy.
Remember that one time
No.
I told you about?
Yeah,
Whoever
told
you
me
are.
about- yeah,
Sorry. No, I told you about. Sorry.
Soon.
Whoever you
That's
are,
crazy.
that used him as a sex toy.
It was really sad, actually.
That's fucked up.
trauma right
you
there.
should go to church or you should go to therapy and confess yourself. What your rapper name be?
I always say Ajuki man, like Gucci man. Fire. Fire. Isn't that fire?
Can you do the bird for me?
No. It'd be fire.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Ajuki man. Ajuki
What would
man
your
on
rapper
your
name
ra-
be?
Shit.
Philistine
Shit?
Poppy.
Okay.
no.
Shit.
That's fire.
That's
I mean,
fire.
I'd be the shit,
Yo,
yeah, for
shit.
sure.
Yo, have you heard the new shit?
I would be the shit. Yeah, you heard the shit?
He'd be big shit.
He's
shit?
out here. I'd say probably
I like that. Big
Tyranny. It'd be Tyranny or like something to do with my last name because I just love my last name.
I honestly like big shit better.
Big shit.
Yo, honestly, it's a vibe.
That's
I'm not
actually
gonna lie to you. Yeah.
a like
Yeah.
vibe.
Yo, have you heard Big
That's
Shit,
Big
dog?
Shit?
Yo, Big Shit just dropped a new single.
No, but
Big
it's
Shit got
a
new shit.
Yo,
vibe.
dog.
Big Shit
And
got
then
new
like
shit.
your
It's the
tag
shit.
would be like
Big shit got new shit.
You know, like
Big shit.
Or it'd be just something pop in the toilet.
okay.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
That is
I was gonna
fucked
say that's
up.
probably the ad libs in the back.
Not the plot. No, this
That's how the song starts.
What would yours be
The song
then?
starts
That's
like
crazy.
That is mad.
What would your rapper name be?
I don't know.
I love that dramatic pause. I don't.
JMC.
Shut up.
No, it would have to be something to
It
do
would
with his.
be. It would be a
Big Shit,
groupie
Little
hoe. You're literally a groupie hoe, and that's
Big
what
Shit,
it would
Nicole
be. No, he'd
That's
be
not
a groupie.
original.
He's a groupie, bro. This guy's a groupie. He was 0.005% of Lil Durk's monthly listeners on fucking. On you tell me he's not a groupie?
That's my guy.
He's a groupie, bro.
Aw,
What do you
maybe
say,
he just
0.05?
needs support. He needs to support.
No, he's just a
If it's a
yeah.
concert?
So it's groupie to support an artist.
Yeah.
Eh?
Did you slide in his DM?
No,
Huh?
don't do that. You know what's
No.
not.
Supporting artists.
Yo, you're my favorite artist.
These are birds.
I mentioned him in my
Okay.
stories.
Yeah.
You mentioned him in your stories.
Yeah,
He
like I'll
doesn't
promote his
know you.
music.
Oh.
Mention
I
him.
support him.
He'll hide the mention so people don't see it. But
No.
Lil Durk sees it.
Aw.
She said,
She hit him with the
Oh, that's why he has a burner, so you can you can
Yeah.
holler at a little turn.
yeah. So I
You
can
He
still
pretends
have
to be a gal.
So
so
that's-
all that is- yeah.
That's
the
where I
girl.
slide in the DM,
Yeah,
in the
that's
burner.
the girl that you were stalking.
You
It was
still-
Lil
Oh,
That's
makes
the
sense
Durk.
now. Yeah.
It was Little Durk this whole
Oh,
time.
that's
He's
all I know.
like, nah, I need to know what my shorty's up to. Meanwhile, it's
That's
just Lil
fucked
Durk.
up.
Can't let it go.
That's
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is mod, bro. You're
That's
out here,
crazy.
bro. Damn. She
Alright.
got you. You still have that burner?
Yo, don't watch that.
You still have it.
Don't
You
watch
know
that.
the username is like Little Dirk fan. you know what it is? Little,
77.
little
It's
Dirk
Lil
sucker.
Durk fan
No, it's Little Dirk
9977.
sucker.
That's crazy.
I'm dead.
That is wild. Who's your favorite R&B?
R&B artist?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I have a lot of R&B artists that I like, but I definitely like Party Next Door. Like,
So that's my question to you.
what?
Who is a better? I asked her this question,
Who did we say?
and then she was sarcastic.
Oh,
Well, she wasn't sarcastic. Actually, I should lie. I'm lying. She said, "Shout out Kenya J one
Yeah,
more time." You said
exactly.
Kenya J,
yeah.
right? That's your girl. You know,
Yeah.
we love Kenny. But between Party and Frank Ocean, who's a better artist?
Oh, no.
No. We're putting you on the spot,
No,
and I know
That's
you
a
like
little-
both of
they're,
them.
No, I
They're
said they're
different,
different.
way
Yeah, they're
different.
I don't
different.
care if
they're not
different.
comparable.
Every artist, it's not about who is a better
I
artist.
choose
Who
neither.
who has a better package? Because
Suda.
they're both songwriters. They both are weird in their own way, right? No, like a good weird, right? And they both dropped classic fucking albums before.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say one of Party's albums classic. But who's the better artist? Who and they're very similar in the way that they're both songwriters and they're both artists. Who is the better? Who do you prefer?
I feel like it's a personal thing. It's what resonates more with you.
So who do you think's whose catalog you think is heavier?
Personally, like just Frank Ocean, but that's because I resonate more with
Okay.
things
And
that he
you-
sings,
you're
and
a
not
part-
to say
you're a
I'm
like
party-
pseudo.
You're a Party Next Door guy.
I'm not saying anything, actually.
I know
'cause-
you are.
No, because I agree with you. They're not
Did
the
you
same.
like his last
No, I
single?
don't think they're the
You're not
same.
even letting me finish my point.
Did you like his last single? I want to
No,
hear.
I didn't like his last single.
Who, parties?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
mad with
to
it.
finish my point,
Yeah.
no, they're completely different. I think that you can't even put them in the same.
You're not
genre.
comparing them. You're just saying who's the better artist. It's not about this is this genre and
That's
he's a-
like comparing like painting to sculpting and then being like, who's the
What?
better artist? Yeah, it's
I can say a
different.
little bit,
Different
yeah.
art.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
Yeah.
different art.
I can say that. Yeah, it's very different.
they're
art.
both songwriters.
Yeah, but that's just saying. Okay,
Like, Party
that's
Next
like,
Door has
yeah,
written
but that's
songs.
like saying.
Their genres
doesn't
don't even
know.
sound the same.
That's like Paul McCartney and then Frank Ocean. Like, who's better?
Who's better?
Do you resonate more with Paul McCartney? Do you resonate more with Frank Ocean? They're very different.
So who would you who do
I
you-
haven't listened to Paul McCartney like that, so I can't be like, yo, Paul McCartney.
So how you
Besides the
naming
Beatles.
some? How you
Yo, I
say-
love the Beatles.
How you
bro.
naming a motherfucker that you haven't even?
Because I
listened
love
to?
the Beatles.
What's
I
the
haven't listened to
Beatles?
him individually, but like I love the Beatles. But like I don't resonate with
So
it.
you
I
think
ain't
he's the
white.
only
I don't resonate
songwriter?
with the
You
Beatles.
think he's the only?
I didn't live when they were in the
You think he's the
20s.
only songwriter on the Beatles?
He was one of the two,
Who's
or
the
one
other?
of the three. But like Ringo doesn't really count.
Ringo.
That's crazy.
Ringo hasn't. No, and it was Paul and what's his face? Rest in peace,
John.
John.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Ringo, just we don't care about.
Ringo. No, I actually love Octopus's Garden. So like Ringo. Shout out to Ringo.
We don't care about Ringo no more.
Well, like Ringo only wrote like maybe like 10 songs. I don't really know, but not as many as the other two. The other two wrote.
Yeah, the other two were like writers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
That's
again,
crazy.
like I'm not gonna be like, yo, Carton, he's better because of his.
Nah,
catalog.
Frank
No.
Ocean's better. I don't care.
Yeah. No.
Again, arguable.
She
if you're a
said
Beatles
No,
yeah.
I'm
fan,
saying yeah, no, like I pseudo to the question. It's
Nah,
not the
Frank
same.
Ocean's
No, it's
better.
not the same.
Frank
I don't
Ocean's
think it's
better
the
than Paul McCartney. That's all I was saying.
I would not agree.
And I feel like the
Yeah.
majority of the world again wouldn't because
Yeah.
it's like generational and like a lot of people
Exactly.
resonate more with
With what he's saying.
Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
Half the people who know who Paul McCartney is don't know who the fuck Party Next Door
yeah,
is. So
absolutely.
again,
I didn't
Or
say
Frank
Party Next
Ocean,
Door.
and
Frank-
also like what he was singing about, like
Frank Ocean.
Like
A
he
lot
was
of people who
singing,
don't
like,
know
during
Paul
war, You know what I
McCartney
mean? Like he's
is.
making
Frank's
music about
catalog
war.
is deep, man.
Yeah, but like Paul
My
McCartney's
mother doesn't
singing
know
about, like,
Frank
war,
Ocean
you know what I
is,
mean?
but
It's
she'll
very
know who
different
Paul
music.
McCartney
Like he didn't write Full Jealous Guy. It was all John. What's his name?
John Lennon.
Yeah, So Jealous Guy to me is a
Yeah, but
song
Paul
that's just
McCartney is like artist by himself that wrote his own music and has many albums by himself without the.
You know, I
Beatles.
can't even diss Paul McCartney because he has a song with Michael, and it's one of my favorite songs.
Yo, you know what Michael did to
That
them?
girl, huh?
You know what Michael did to the Beatles?
No.
Yo, Michael Jackson.
Oh,
is
bought their catalog.
the most savage person.
But he gave it back to them, no?
I don't know if he gave it back, but still,
Yeah, he was giving
made a
it back
song.
to
No,
them.
but dog, just
Let me hear
regardless,
this. Let me hear this.
they made a song together. Then he buys all their what's it called? The originals. What are they called again?
Records.
No. There's a word for the originals that when you make money off them. Anyways, he
Masters.
Bought,
Your
masters.
masters?
Yeah, he bought all their masters.
Yeah.
He was making money off. Like, can you imagine? We make a song together. We're chilling. We're friends. We make a music video.
Who?
And then
Him and Paul made a song together,
Yeah,
and then he went and bought it.
and then he
after?
went and bought all their shit.
That happened after
That's
he bought
crazy.
that. He
Yes,
made that.
dog,
The
he's a
girl is mine.
Savage. Yes, he's a savage.
That's crazy.
He's the most savage person I've ever.
But I
met in
swear
my
he gave
life.
it back because he was giving it back to
I don't know
Paul
about
McCartney,
that.
and Sony got mad at him.
I don't know about that. Maybe
And that's
he
when
did.
they said he was touching kids and shit.
Probably. Maybe that's
Yeah,
why
they
it
brought
happened.
that up.
Maybe that's why. Because Sony's like,
He
yo,
did
no.
not touch
Yeah.
no kid, bro. I don't care what y'all say. He's a child on his own. He's the biggest child.
It's all
You can see his
arguable.
inner child coming out every time he talks.
Yeah,
You ever see his interview with Oprah, where Oprah's asking her a question
and he's giggling.
and he giggling? Man's beatboxing, like hitting his chest and making a beat.
Yeah,
He's just making music.
very different man.
Yeah, he's a child. He has his inner child is like so out there. He's so comfortable with his inner child. Are you comfortable with your inner child?
Yes, but I don't think I want to be compared to Michael Jackson.
I'm just asking. I'm just
That's why
asking.
I'm just being very quiet.
I'm just asking. Are you comfortable with your inner child?
Yeah, I'm good.
You let that thing loose every now and then.
See, again, I feel like the context of the situation.
Don't
is
kill me.
like, I don't want to let anything loose around children and.
No,
things.
not
I'm
around
good, I'm good.
children.
Yes.
We're not talking about children. I'm just saying. Does your inner
I feel
child?
like your inner
just
child
like-
comes out whenever you're like, hey, look at this.
like with your sidekick, does your inner child come out?
Yes, for the 1000th time, yeah.
Oh, no, yes, no.
Yeah, it does.
How about you, Wiz?
I am a child.
You're just a child.
Yeah,
Would you agree?
I'm not very old.
Yeah.
Definitely just a child.
He's a
Yeah.
child.
So he does the body rolls.
Yeah, exactly.
Amongst that, lots of other things, yes.
That's crazy. Would you say you're comfortable with your inner child?
Tranny, fuck off, and we'll be right back.
Damn, she doesn't want to be here. I think she's done with us.
Well, I wouldn't. You can't blame her after
That
that
is
fucking
crazy.
last question you asked.
I
her.
know.
That is crazy. The last question I asked was, is her inner child free?
Yeah, but I just don't like the
was
way
the
you
context of
segue.
it.
The way
Yeah,
you brought it was
has
so
nothing
whack.
to
Like,
do with
I feel
Michael
like you
Jackson.
need to do smoother transitions.
No,
to
I
things.
just need to ask you a question. This is the thing with MCs. They want to tell you how to run your own podcast because they do their own shit. I don't need to be smooth. I just ask you, is your inner child free? I'm not saying, are you Michael Jackson touching kids?
Yo, her inner child ran away when you asked
Yeah.
her. He's like,
Yeah,
oh,
that
no, I don't know
motherfucker
if I'm
That
My
motherfucker
inner
hit.
child is free, but
She
not
got
as-
scared.
not as free as Michael. Definitely not. Definitely.
I was not mentioning Michael. You brought Michael
no,
back.
you brought Michael.
I asked you
Yeah,
about
but
you.
when you segue, you start thinking like, what? Anyway, if you roll back the tape right now, everyone would laugh.
Do that one more time.
Everyone would be like, yeah, that was a weird segue.
No.
And
Yeah, man, it's
Was
the
weird.
transition,
Listen,
bro.
shut up. You just want to be
That was
on my
weird.
ass today. I don't want to hear you.
What?
I don't
We're
wanna hear
all
from
agreeing
you.
with you.
I don't want to hear your
It's
ass.
a collective agreement.
You're all
Get the
agreeing with
fuck
me.
outta here.
Thank you. Thank you. You're all agreeing with me. You're the only one with a burner account. 'Cause nobody else here has a burner account.
That's cool. I'm
But
with that. I'm
anyway,
like KD.
I'm going to let you segue into this. Then don't ask her about her inner child because she might be scared.
I would be too, bro. You're a freaky fucking scary fuck.
What? No, don't do that. Don't do that. You just misunderstood me, and that's not cool. But it's okay. I am who I am. I don't care. All right, talk to us. What you got, man?
As you should be. All right, so tell me a little bit about some of your aspirations when it comes to filmmaking. I want to know more about that.
Ooh.
And what have you done already? Like, tell me some of your major highlights.
I just finished a television series. It's gonna be on BET called Love You to Death. First season's done.
It's going to be on where?
BET.
Wow.
BET.
Yeah. I was assistant cameraman on that. directed a documentary for Rise that's still in post production right now, or we're waiting for one more show, and then we're gonna be in post production, and then I'm shooting a documentary that's gonna be on Crave at the end of February.
Oh wow.
So yeah.
So Netflix isn't too far fetched. Like it's right around the
No,
corner.
it's
It
not at
sounds
all.
like.
Nah, bro.
yo,
What you think this is?
Our industry is just literally who you know.
No, I mean it's like
it's just
it's a long-term goal.
it's like
still-
continue to meet people. It'll get there. It's literally just about who you know.
This is Wizard,
Anything
bro. You're
else?
talking about
Yeah.
the Wizard himself.
Yeah,
bro.
I mean it took time to get here.
I know you've been working.
Yeah, so
I know you've been working.
as much as I wish it was magic, it's.
But it goes back to what she was saying,
Yeah.
right? Like everything takes time. Like a lot
Absolutely.
of people think that an artist or somebody that just got
Oh yeah,
success
blows
out
up.
of
Yeah,
nowhere.
yeah.
It really doesn't
Everybody
work
thinks
that way.
everyone's a wonderkin, and it's like
Yeah.
no, majority
How was
of people
that
don't make
segue? Was
it.
that better? Okay. I just want
So
to
good,
roast her.
so good.
I just want to roast her. But yeah, go on. Sorry.
I just feel like a lot of people in their 20s think they have to make it in their 20s
Yeah.
because people in their 20s made it big, but like those are again wonderkins. Like
Yeah.
the majority of people who are successful don't make it till 30, 40s because that's when you
That
realize
is
who
so
you
true.
are and become like, hit your prime and become an adult, right?
Like to me, I feel like the 30s are the new 20s.
Yeah.
Like that's just how.
So
it
that means
is.
we have to wait to our 40s to make it.
Yeah, and it's like, no. In your 30s is what I'm saying by that is because a lot of people
Yeah.
think that you have to make it in your 20s.
Yeah.
The 30s are the actual 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in your 20s you're learning so much.
Yeah, you're still a child.
In
The-
your 20s, you
yeah.
don't have money.
Yeah, absolutely
Sorry?
You don't have money when you're 20.
Yeah.
No, I mean, unless you have daddy money, but that's another story.
Yeah, but that's a rarity, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends where you at. Like where he's from, Farmville.
Don't kill me.
There's a lot
You
of.
got daddy money?
He doesn't, but a lot of people do. I'm not gonna
definitely
call him
don't.
out,
Okay.
but a lot of people in that area
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. His dad's just a hustler. That's all it is.
True, fair enough.
Yeah.
You still got daddy money then?
Yeah.
That's
Oh, I just
crazy.
met my daddy.
That's crazy.
That is wild.
That's
Yo,
crazy.
your sidekick is out of he's out here today.
He's out here.
He's out here. That is wild.
So did you go to school for?
Yeah, I went to Humber Film and Television Production.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What advice do you have for anyone who's like in that industry, like trying to make it?
One, don't go to school.
Really?
It's a waste of money. No, ish.
How much money you spent? 3
it was
years?
4 years.
Yeah.
4,500 or 45,000?
You knew exactly what this is 45,000.
Not 100.
That's crazy.
You really don't need to go to school, especially not in our industry. Like literally, just go be on set. If you want to make it, just go be on set and work hard.
How do you get on set?
There's 1.5 million ways. There's Facebook groups, just reaching out to jobs. Honestly, and it's don't expect to get paid well.
Is it an
When you
internship
very, very
or
first
like
start.
like you actually get?
So you
paid
can
for
be a
being on
production
set?
assistant,
Okay.
which is like a low-paying thing on set, which is like set bitch basically. But it depends on the set you're on. But it can be like $100, $125 a day, and you just do whatever they tell
And
you
you're
to
just
do.
learning. You're
Yeah,
just
and
meeting-
if you really want to learn, you will just ask questions and hustle. And when you're hustling, that's how you get jobs. Because again, in our industry, it's not what you know. It's not applying to jobs. It's literally who you know. So, and everybody needs a production assistant.
Mm.
Because again, that's the lowest end of when you've been there long enough. You're not going to try to be a production assistant because you got to make money. But if you're 20 years old, go be a production assistant.
Mm.
And,
Do you
and
have
work
one?
hard. I mean, different sets are. Yeah, I have one for the documentary I'm about to shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a friend of mine. She's a student, and I was like, "Come on, please."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Yeah, I can't wait."
You paying her or no?
Yeah,
No.
absolutely. No, I'm
just fucking.
as a person, like
I'm just
a lot of the
fucking.
time. Well, a lot of people just make shit, right? And you can volunteer on sets, but again, when you do that, you meet people, you learn, and then you grow. So to get there, sometimes you have to just volunteer and just be a PA and just hustle. And for me, since I just love paying people, I don't like not paying people, so that's just my thing. It's to a fault because I pay people before I pay myself.
That's crazy.
Yeah, just people need to get paid.
You need
working
to
on
get
set is a
paid too,
lot.
though.
I know, but I'll get paid.
It's like her. Like she needs to give herself
Yeah, I know.
energy. Not
We're
just
getting
for
there.
other people.
We're getting there. I just
The energy's a
I
currency.
just see my path so well that I'm like, yo, if I concentrate on the money side, things are gonna go well. So I kind
No.
I'd
I'm not
rather.
saying focus on that, but I'm
Yeah.
saying like you need to get paid too. You
Yeah,
got
absolutely.
bills,
It's
you got-
it's
you
coming.
got
It's
stuff
coming.
to
It's
do.
coming. It just as when you're producing things, at least my mindset, I'd rather make a great product and then that's gonna be out there and then I'll continue work rather than being like, you know
Okay.
what, I'm gonna make some money. Like no,
I love that. Okay.
right now I'm gonna
Yeah.
just make dope things and
Your
especially
legacy. You want to
honestly,
leave
yeah.
that.
Things are
dope.
going so well, like I don't have to worry about it.
Mm.
I ain't gonna get kicked out of my apartment.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
No, I like your mindset. Like that's really good. That like
Here for the art.
How'd you guys meet? That's what I want to know.
We've first time we met, was at the
You didn't remember,
new
right?
Colty. I know what you don't remember. I remember because
You met her at the new Colty?
no, but it wasn't Colty at the time, but like where that same location. I forgot what was it before.
Oh, I don't know. A lot of old white people come by and tell me, is it the Brooklyn or some shit? And I'm like,
I don't know. It was a club.
It was a club?
But
do you remember the name of it?
My friend
Short-term memory?
Laura. No, this was years ago. I want to say this was like 2017, bro.
Oh, wow.
And we had like a 10-second conversation. And it wasn't that serious. I just remember because obviously I'm in love with her.
Oh.
So how I remember is Wiz just slid into my DMs. That's how I know.
Yeah.
Wiz
He
is-
slid into your DMs?
Yeah.
I asked
What'd
her
he
to
say?
make a music video because I heard one of her songs that she dropped, and I was like, "This is sick." And I was in like a super creative time. It was like January, I want to say 2021 or February, maybe. And I was like, "This is dope. Can I make a music video for you?" She's like, "Yeah." And I sent her the concept and everything. It didn't work out, unfortunately, but just been friends since then.
You didn't put out the music video.
We never shot it.
Oh, you never
It's
shot
COVID
it.
time, so.
You were
Didn't got
capping.
sick.
You just wanted to be around her.
No, someone got sick.
Oh,
We couldn't shoot.
someone.
Yeah.
Was it you?
But yeah, fun times.
That's crazy. I thought y'all knew each other for longer.
I mean, I knew her.
Oh,
I'm
you
just
knew
joking,
of her.
I'm just joking.
She didn't even know who
No,
the
No,
fuck
I'm
you
just
were.
joking. Yeah,
No
I knew of her.
idea.
No idea. No.
No.
That is
We literally
crazy.
met once. I bought her a drink and then she left, and I was like, "Laura, who is that?" And I was like, "It was a friend of Tiffany. Do you remember Tiffany?" Yeah. And
Do you remember the drink?
I
No,
don't
it was
remember
a- it
this.
was
Not
night.
you, not you. Yeah, we
it was
already
literally
know.
it was a shot. We talked for 10 seconds. She left.
We know you don't remember anything. I want to see if you remember.
The reason I remember is because I remember faces. So I remember seeing your face in person, and then I was like, "Oh, I don't recognize this
think he's
person on
in love.
Instagram."
Yeah, I definitely think he's in love. I get why you're saying that. I definitely get why you're saying that now.
That's crazy.
Because I don't remember faces, bro.
That's all I remember. I can't remember names.
I don't remember both, to be honest.
Me either.
It takes time. They'd be like, "Oh, they over here." I'm like, "Oh, my bad. Yeah, now I remember."
I got networks with people.
I forgot my high school teacher.
Wow.
She saw me in the street. She's like, "Tarani." I was like, "Who the fuck is you? Why are you calling me?"
I don't remember anyone's like teachers' names from high school, but I think it's because I just blocked that time out. But like, I literally can't remember a single teacher's name.
I'm pretty bad with
What high school did you go to?
Northern.
How about you?
I went to Percy Johnson, then I went to Dwyer. So I lived in Rexdale, and that's where I went to Percy Johnson. Then I moved to Oshawa.
And that's where you met
Yeah,
Rose
Yeah.
and the other guy that we're not gonna name for
Yes,
now.
sir. Yes, sir. The other guy we're not gonna.
He'll be on March
He's gonna
28th.
start cussing me every
He'll
second.
be on March 28th. No, it's because he just hit me up the other day. He's like, "I'm coming for your head March 28th."
Oh wow.
Yeah.
My head or your head?
My head.
Oh.
Yeah, he's coming for my head March 28th because I
Cause.
said Batman's not a superhero.
Why not?
We're not having this discussion.
Money's not a superpower.
No, he's not. If you look what a superhero means, and superhero has to have a superpower. What is his superpower?
Money.
Stop that, bro.
But he's
Stop
strong.
that. Well, he's not strong.
Well, you trained to be
He
strong.
can fight.
He cannot fight. He got
He
his
can fight,
back
bro.
broken.
What?
He
He
can
can
fight,
fight like
yeah.
no
He got-
tomorrow.
Darkness is your like.
Yeah, because
was gone for
yeah,
like
yeah,
8 months, bro.
yeah, but that
Stop
man
that.
was much bigger than
Stop
him.
that.
He was
That-
much bigger than him.
No, that man's a. I'm not going into this
I feel like
conversation.
he
I'm
can
gonna
fight.
leave
That's
that
like
for
one scenario of Batman getting beat up is like forever Batman's weak.
Batman he got his skull crushed, bro.
What did Batman do to you?
Yeah,
I
really.
just think he's a pussy.
That's one of my
feel like
favorite
he would
superheroes.
slap
That is-
Yo,
that is
smack
he's
you.
a
how?
Yo, Juki,
How
do you know
he
what
a
it
pussy?
is?
because
I'm Batman and he's Robin.
he's literally he's a rich dude
Yeah,
with money.
yeah.
His trauma
Yeah.
that he saw his parents die.
That's a superpower.
He has not let go of it.
Yeah.
He created a bunch of villains in the city
He didn't
by
create
being a
them.
vigilante. Yes,
That's not
of
true
course.
at all. That's
He's a vigilante.
See, I'm gonna have to stop you.
That became
clearly
so
you
powerful.
don't read Batman comics to have
I don't
enough
want to read
history
the
upon
comics
Batman
to
be saying
understand
these things.
Batman's
You're
history.
You're just, no,
He's
you're
a pusshole,
nah,
bro.
Nah, bro.
I saw his trilogy,
Nah, bro.
and he's a pusshole.
Nah,
He's a
bro.
dude that got daddy money and he can fucking do science experiments and all of a sudden have cool fucking cars. He's not that guy. He's not Wolverine.
Bro, he is that guy.
He's not Spider-Man.
He's like the only
He's not
superhero who
him.
can kill every superhero.
He is not. He cannot.
and that is the biggest fact.
He cannot
He's the
kill
world's
anybody.
greatest detective. He can kill
Bro,
everybody.
Naruto can fuck him up.
Bro, he's literally.
Naruto
crazy.
can fuck him up. What you talking about, bro? I'm done with this shit, bro. I am not.
That's crazy.
I am not. That's what I'm saying. You see? You know what I'm talking about. And that motherfucker had trauma and he had the nine tail inside of him. This motherfucker got money. He didn't have no nine tail. He's eating steaks and shit. Naruto's eating ramen, bro. And he had to beg for that ramen. telling me about Batman's a superhero.
Are you
Fuck
just mad
that.
because he's rich?
He just reminds me of those rich white fucking kids that
What
have
about
bad
him?
money.
He doesn't spend, like, literally, you know, his alter ego is Bruce Wayne, and he's really Batman. And, like, that's the whole concept of him. Like, him being rich motherfucker,
He said
it's like fake.
whatever.
Yeah, it's like, that's his fake life. He does that on
Americans
purpose.
just love fucking Batman, bro.
Because Batman's
They
the fucking man, bro.
They sold you Batman way too much.
He's the
don't
world's
shit.
greatest detective.
No, he's not. He's a bum.
That's crazy.
If you know, there's an enemy of a detective. I forgot the name of it, but that guy is the greatest detective. he's like, you know who I'm talking about. See, Ben knows. You know, the kid, but he's a grown man. You know who I'm talking about. It's super old anime.
Sherlock Holmes.
No, that's another great detective too.
Yo, Ajuki, I want to throw it back at you. I wanted to know.
That is crazy. You can
She'll throw it back then.
throw it back.
So,
She'll take it.
like, what are the challenges of like hosting Northbound?
She doesn't want to host no more.
I think it depends. Hosting like the show, as in like the radio show, or as in the event.
Both.
Honestly, the challenges would just be fucking honestly multitasking, to be honest, because I do so many different things. Also, I just feel like I don't have enough time to really represent and highlight a lot of amazing artists. So like for a lot of people, I have to be like, oh, sorry, I don't have enough space. And I think that's always honestly the hardest. Saying no to people is really hard for me. And then also just being able to be like, yeah, no, it's hard also to just say no. Like I need to focus on myself as well. So that would definitely be the hardest.
When is the next Northbound show?
Yeah, no idea. To be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you like fully stepping back from it? Like you're not gonna host anymore?
No, like I think that things can take breaks. I haven't been able
Would
to
you
take
put
a
somebody
month.
else in that position, or are you just like, hey, bitch, this is me?
I think there's also a lot of like
I like
backthing things that like you need to finish before pushing for another show too.
I love
Because
that.
there's a lot of like radio recordings that we've done that we need to drop, and I think that's priority right now.
He's your assistant.
That's
Try.
crazy.
I love it. I love how nice you are, man. I need me a bitch like that. I need me a sidekick like that. I need
A bad bitch, a titty boy.
I need me a titty boy.
Titty boy.
I need me a titty boy like that.
That's crazy.
Not one that copies my swag and pretends he's
I
Batman.
don't copy your swag.
And pretends he's Batman.
I'm dead.
I'm definitely Batman.
Anyway.
You're Robin.
I saw you have a bunch of tattoos here. When did you get those?
I started doing tattoos in the pandemic. But no, I've been tattooed for a while, since like 17, 18.
What was your first tattoo?
I have Invincible on my ribs. Yeah.
Oh, you went
Pretty
for the
cool.
ribs.
I did, yeah.
Pretty
First
cool.
one.
Yeah, first one.
Bold.
Gotta go harder.
Was that your white girl that convinced you to do that, or was that you?
Nope, that was me.
Okay, that's
White
just
girl. I'm confused.
sounds like a white girl.
I told
tattoo.
her like, let's go get a tattoo with me.
Yeah, and then they get it on the rib.
No.
Wes, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. When you said it, I was like, okay.
Wiz knows.
Nope.
Wiz knows.
Yeah. How about you? You have any tattoos?
I got a couple. Yeah, I got a couple. I want a couple more. I want to get some on my fingers. Honestly,
Say
I've been
big shit.
I've been looking at Wiz, and I'm like, yo, I want some on my fingers too.
Do it up.
Yeah, I'm thinking of
That
putting.
eye one's
I was
crazy.
just telling Ben the other day I want to put the number 777,
Okay.
the numbers. And I think I want them somewhere on my hand.
What does 777 even mean again? Angel numbers, right?
777. Yeah,
angel
well,
numbers,
yeah, it's just an
But what
angel
is it?
number. Well, my number is 7,
Okay.
so I just love the number 7. Yeah.
I
So
feel like
it makes
777 is angel numbers is luck.
Yeah, it's for
Luck.
good
Like, I
luck.
feel like it's a lucky number.
Yeah, it's for
Oh
good
yeah,
luck.
because that's what you see in the casinos and shit. Makes
Yeah, that's where the casinos get it from.
Makes sense.
I want to go to casino. You been to a casino?
I've never been to a casino before.
Really?
Never.
Never.
Would you go?
Probably not, because I don't have good luck, so I'd probably lose everything.
How do you know you don't have good luck?
'Cause
Do you have
I
an
know.
addictive personality?
Ish, yeah. But I also just know that I wouldn't. I just know, like I'm just like no,
Not for you.
not for me.
Do
Yeah.
you think casinos for you, Wiz?
No, I remember I went on a cruise when I was like, I want to say I just turned like 21,
I'm
22.
gonna say 5. I was like, oh,
No. And I went to the casino and I was playing poker, And I got trips. Anybody who knows poker, so I'm like, yo, guaranteed gonna win. He got a flush and beat me, and I was like, I'm never playing this again.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like
you know
literally,
that's how
you know
it
what I
is.
mean? It's no, but like, what are the chances? I had a fantastic.
What you mean? What are the chances? If you want to know the odds, it's like that's the game, bro.
Yeah, but it's like rarity. So like, no,
It's not that rare.
that someone you have trips and someone beats you with a flush.
Yeah,
Texas
it's not that
Hold'em?
rare, bro.
No way.
It's
Well, now
not that
that-
rare.
well, now I know.
For you to have trips.
Well, now I know, and that's why I don't
someone
play.
beats you with a flush.
This is why I don't play.
A flush is like the same suit. You didn't even.
Yeah, but what are the chances that they would have that when I had a trip? Is what I meant.
That's the casino.
Well, that's why I don't go.
Fair.
That's crazy. I
Straight
still
up.
want to know how you know you have bad luck.
I don't know. I just like I don't win at games.
But you win in life.
That's not true. I've heard you beat me in beer pong, and I don't have good luck.
Yeah, because you're shit.
You're
at
just-
it.
Absolute
that's-
garbage.
that's
Yo, I used to
different.
be, I'm not
That's
gonna lie to you. I
different.
used to be.
That's just different.
I can confidently say I used to be a legend, and now I don't know. I'm garbage.
Legend.
You know, I remember
I'm in
you
my
having
head.
that conversation with Rose one time.
Yeah.
Remember when I
It used to
came
be
to your
incredible.
crib down by
Absolutely
Queen
crazy.
Street
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Dufferin, and you were saying, yeah, I'm a legend at this, and then
used to
Rose
be
was like, nah,
incredible.
I'm better than you,
I don't know.
and I never saw you guys play.
It's because I was playing with white boys for the longest time.
That's
man.
why you were a legend. That's what I was gonna say.
No, they're amazing at it. Are you kidding
white
me?
boys actually know how to
They're
play that shit.
goats, and yeah, they know better
Yeah,
than
bro.
anybody else.
White
They do
boys
trick
do-
shots out of nowhere.
Yeah, their trick shots are wild, bro.
That's
The
all
way
they
they
do.
whip that
All they
ball
do
is
is play
just
beer pong
different.
and drink.
So are
That's
you
a champ
goated at beer pong?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
What's your record?
I don't know. That's a little noobish. Like, what's your beer
Yeah, right,
pong
yeah.
I
record?
don't know.
Nah.
You
Do you
say
remember
that-
while you were drinking your record?
You're
of
saying that
winning
you're
and
goated.
losing?
I would assume that you have a record because goats keep a track of their record.
Don't kill me.
If you ask Michael Jordan what his record, he'll be like 6-6.
Yeah, but he's making money off basketball.
Fair.
I'm not making money.
What's your beer pong record?
Yeah.
I'm not
yours?
goated at beer pong. I'm not goated at beer
Oh,
pong.
and 67.
No, I won a couple games.
Just
I
a
wasn't.
couple.
I didn't play with the white boys. I always used to say ask the white boys for the rules, but I never really played with them.
Yeah.
White boys didn't fuck with me that much. I was that immigrant kid.
Don't kill me.
Yeah,
I was token black, so I got
I was a
accepted immediately.
terrorist. Yeah,
And I
see,
play
but-
football, so it's like, oh yeah, come
Oh,
on,
come
buddy.
on! You're their favorite.
Yeah,
you're the
and
favorite
yeah,
kind.
Trust me. Trust me.
Yeah, they love you.
Yeah,
It's
wasn't the
either
best
you or a rapper. If you're a rapper, they would have loved you even more.
Trust me.
Dead.
Oh my god,
Yeah, it wasn't the best time.
they would have put you on a pedestal.
Trini, fuck off, bro.
Why are you getting offended? Because you're a white boy?
No,
No, you're a white girl. We know that.
fuck off.
We know that, Mr. Fucking
What's
Hartford.
his IG handle?
Little Dirk
Look.
sucker.
Little Dirk Sucker 999.
That's what I'm gonna start calling him.
Little
That should
Dirk
be the name. Can we put that pop out as his name, as his handle?
Shout out Shot by Ben.
Yeah, shout out Shot by Ben one time, man. And we're not gonna shout out Lil Durk because he's not.
Shout out Lil Durk.
Oh,
not that
God.
He's
good.
coming out with a project
Do
this
you like
year.
Lil Durk?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I don't listen to Little Dirk.
Me either. Sorry, Little Dirk.
No, don't be sorry.
But it's
No,
not that. It's not dissing him. Again, it's what you listen to.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's what you. Yeah, you don't want to listen to him. He's not that.
Yeah, probably not.
No.
What's your favorite genre?
He's a rap.
Soul R&B. Me?
He's a rapper,
No,
bro.
Soul R&B.
He's a rap. But
Yeah.
if you think about it, soul R&B is rap. It's just they don't have the voice. They're just rap.
Some are as melodic though. Some are just straight
yeah,
coming at you.
but it comes from like hip
Yeah.
hop comes from
Yeah.
soul and R&B, right? Rhythms and blues and jazz. Technically, it all comes from jazz.
Big
And then
facts.
if you want to go back, it all comes from African music.
Yeah.
Who are your favorite R&B artists?
Ooh.
You didn't answer me that.
Yeah, you could
Because
go
you
next.
deferred into the Frank
So,
Ocean.
yeah.
Yeah. You answer and then you immediately answer again.
I
Somehow.
know.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
Trini's a bully.
Got to start with obviously Lauryn Hill, a goat, El Boogie.
You consider her R&B or rap?
She's R&B artist for sure. She just can rap. She
Okay.
can just spit bars, but she's R&B artist. I would say.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Just asking.
who else? Right
Frank
now,
Ocean?
yeah,
Who-
but
who's-
it's been
who's-
honestly I haven't been listening because like it's been too long and I'm just not in that sad state or that I shouldn't say sad state, but that mindset to listen to Frank right now.
Okay.
I don't
You
wanna
listen
say
to hip hop artists?
Dram, yeah, but not as much honestly. I used
Yeah.
to listen to rap all the time and hip hop, and it's like nah.
Who was
it's
your rap?
Much more Wheezy, 50 Cent,
How about Cole? You fuck
Aubrey.
with Cole?
Yeah, I fuck with Cole.
Aubrey? Did
Yeah.
you say Aubrey?
I said Aubrey. Yeah,
Aubrey.
Yeah,
That's what we're
Aubrey.
calling him now?
I've been calling him Aubrey.
That is amazing.
that is his name.
That
That's what your
crazy.
mother named you. I'm sure she calls you that. Like,
That's
It's
why
a
we
great
call-
name. I'm gonna call you that.
That's why we call
Yeah,
Titty Boy
yeah,
Titty Boy, right?
yeah, it's-
Yeah, I feel you. That's such your mother.
How about you,
name.
Ajuki?
R&B artist. Honestly, I listen to like a lot of SZA.
Nice.
Ooh.
That.
SZA.
What you think of that album?
I
Yeah.
haven't listened to it yet.
Wow.
I like Summer Walker.
Nice.
Definitely
nice.
like Frank Ocean. And then like I grew up on a lot of like, I guess I like R&B, but like pop. So like I listen to a lot of like Trey songs, a lot of
Nice.
Neo,
Trey Day.
a lot of Mariah Carey.
Neo.
Yeah.
You know what album
What's
I just
your
listened
favorite
to?
Neo song?
I don't know.
Sorry, dude.
No,
Definitely,
it's
I
okay.
think When You're Mad
Yeah.
by Neo is my
I don't know
favorite.
why I knew that. I asked her that question because I had a feeling she was gonna say that.
Yeah, it's fire.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
fire.
one of his best songs.
Fire song. Yeah.
Best albums
Of
by Neo. Remember that album? When You're Mad was on there. What else was on there? It was the one where he has a hat on.
He always has a
He
hat
always
on.
has
Yeah, I know, right? I know. It's I can see the album so perfectly. I
Was
just-
that-
Hold on. We have
did he have So Sick of Love songs? on
Yeah,
that?
that
So
was on that
Sick's
song. yeah.
good too. Yeah.
Wasn't that his only album? Like when he dropped
No. I think
For a
it's
while.
maybe this is like his second album,
second
but it's
album.
his biggest album.
It is his
You're the
biggest
Gentleman.
album. Huh?
You're the Gentleman. His first album was In My
Oh,
Own Words.
You're the Gentleman.
No, So
yes.
Sick was on In My
On
Own
a f-
Words.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
You're the Gentleman was the banger after banger.
Yeah,
Closer,
yeah,
Nobody,
he had the
Single, Bad,
fedora
Miss
hat on.
Independent. Yeah.
Miss Independent.
Yeah.
That was a banger too.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
banger.
Oh, I used to go to BET and that shit would be playing all the
All the
time.
time.
Trust me.
Yeah. Miss
album was incredible.
Independent,
Now when
she
it
got
comes
a
on, you don't know if
open-
it's gonna be like that or fucking Vibes Cartel.
Yeah, right. It's usually about Crystal.
Usually. I'm like, oh, okay.
Ah, that's hilarious.
It's true.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Well, what else y'all want to talk about? Because we got, we're going to wrap it up very soon. What do you guys want to tell the people?
I just listened to John Legend. His original album.
Really?
His very first album. Yeah.
Jeez.
Really?
Yeah. Listen to an amazing album. If you haven't heard it, obviously it's dropped years ago.
I have not heard it.
His first album.
Oh,
Now I
yeah.
forgot what it's called again. I just listened to it too.
He dropped that during the pandemic, no?
No, his very first album, John Legend. His very very first album.
See,
You know
and
what I'm
that's
talking
the
about.
reason why I haven't listened to SZA SOS because I felt like I wasn't like ready yet.
Yeah, you're not there
I
yet.
have to feel ready, and I usually don't listen to albums when everyone else listens. To
Get
them.
Lifted.
Yeah, you wait a little
His
bit
very
after
first
they
album
drop.
is Get Lifted,
Yeah. Not is there a lot of people like
all
that?
tracks.
I don't know.
I don't think there are, but
Yeah,
I definitely
it's
like.
true. I
wait
don't think
for a
there
bit.
are.
Yeah, like I'll wait a whole year to listen to an album and be like, okay,
I've
this is
done that many
great.
times,
Yeah,
yeah.
I did the same with fucking Channel Orange. I was like, I'm gonna save it.
You know what I do? I try not to listen to
Channel
singles.
Orange. I love that album.
Wow.
Because that,
I don't
because
listen
then
to any of the
then it
singles.
ruins the song
Yeah.
for you because it's been overplayed. Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy because I thought you would listen to SZA's albums. Fire.
I mean, I imagine it is, but if you're not ready, you're not ready. Especially if you need to have like emotionally ready, you have to be physically ready.
I feel like
Music,
no, but
music
I feel
can
like
take a toll.
I feel like music comes on when you listen to
have an
something, you're
ex?
ready for it to listen to it.
Exactly,
Yeah, and that's when it comes
exactly.
into your
Have you had an ex recently?
Everybody has an ex.
No, but like within the recent like year. If you're still holding
It's
on to your ex,
2020.
Yeah, but-
if you're still holding on to your ex after like 2 years, I think you need to
listen
seek
to this
help.
album.
No,
That'll
no, you
help?
need to seek help at that
Oh,
point.
okay.
Yeah, no, I'm. You should not be holding on to your ex after 2 years. Come on,
I'm
that
not.
ship sailed.
But-
No, I'm just saying. But if you have an ex,
It's cuffing
she be going in.
season and I need a reason. I need a big boy.
That's what we
I need
listen
a
to.
big
That's
boy.
what's acceptable. The SNL version.
that's great. That's a dope
crazy.
version.
Yeah.
That is a dope version. Okay, tell the people what to expect from you, 2023.
Honestly, who fucking knows? And I
Yeah?
say that because I feel like, again, like my life is never planned out. It kind of just happens.
Yeah.
Everything has kind of just happened. But hopefully, I want to put out a lot of new music. And I say hopefully because if it's not ready, it's not ready. And no one can do anything about it because
So when
it's on my time.
how can we get you in the studio and make more music?
You got to beg.
Whew. That's not.
Yes, queen. No, I have no idea.
I'm gonna talk to Kenya. I'm gonna call Kenya
Tell Kenya, holla.
and be like, Kenya, can you get her in the studio?
Exactly.
I mean, we're here.
Exactly.
You know the vibe. Wizzy, what can people expect from you for the next, year or so?
Documentaries are dropping.
Yes.
Applying for a grant to do a big project, so hopefully that goes through, and that'll be a vibe in July. And yeah,
That's fire.
yeah.
I love that, man. I love that.
Serve the community. That's what we're here for.
Yo, honestly, guys, I love. Thank you so much for coming and sharing.
Yeah, thank you
who
guys
you
so
are
much.
and how you love to help the community And where can they find you on social media?
First at Wizzy J.
At Wheezy J.
You can find me at AJUKIX. Ajuki with a kiss at the end.
Ajuki, do that kiss. Yeah.
Love
Ajuki
it.
with a kiss. If you guys want to holla at them, see when they're performing. I'm going to keep tabs on Ajuki and see when she's performing so I don't miss her performance.
Exactly, or it's a beef
But
team.
it's a what?
A beef team.
I'm vegetarian, girl. We don't do that.
Okay, big shit. Whatever you
We don't
say.
do that. We don't beef out here.
Why you be thinking it's a big shit? Because he's a straight vegetarian. It just
It's
comes
all
out
love.
of you.
Exactly. That's why I'm big shit.
Make sure
But no,
you-
it's all love. It's all love. No, honestly, thank you so much for coming and just sharing. And people, you guys got to tap in with them, see what they're about, see how they help the community, and follow them on Instagram. We'll definitely put their handles. Thank you so much, guys. We are out.
Make
Master
sure you
Groupie.
like and
He
subscribe to the
copies
channel.
My fucking style.
Hell no.
We will show you.
Hell nah, I'm
Groupie
original.
ass.
I'm
And he
original.
asked me
I'm
for my
original.
fucking glasses.
I'm
This
original.
bitch ass asked me for my
He
glasses.
has my glasses on.
Like, who
They're
are
my
you?
glasses.
Who are
my
you, bro?
glasses.
Don't forget to follow Lil Durk.
My glass.
Farmville motherfucking tractor driving, snow diving.
Easy big
Damn,
shit.
damn,
Easy big
damn.
shit.
I'm rhyming right now. Show love, yo. Here, can we?
Do you wanna-
That's how we do. That's how we do.